Tomb Raider. So the new Tomb Raider trailer dropped today. I'm recording it on the day that it dropped. And this is going to be interesting. If you're new here, I am a massive Tomb Raider fan. I have grown up with those games. Lara Croft means a lot to me. And so I'm a little concerned about this movie, as you know how video game movies go, you know? Like, they don't go very well. So I'm hoping that this trailer will be, you know, put some of my thoughts and worries at ease, but we're just gonna have to find out, aren't we? Now, I just want to preface, before we get into it though, I recommend watching the trailer first for yourself, because I'm gonna talk. I talk. It's like my thing, so yeah, you better go watch it yourself, and then come back. Okay, you're back. Cool. Right, sweet. You didn't leave. Still sweet. Let's do this.
I thought I saw Dad again. I think I'm going mad.
Lara, your father's gone. At some point we have to face up to who we are.
So I think in this particular like movie universe, everyone thinks Lara is crazy.
I think I know where my dad went.
That's right in the middle of the Devil's Sea.
It'll be an adventure.
Death is not an...
You said it, buddy. That doesn't look like a very fun adventure.
What are you doing here, Lara?
It looks pretty. I'm not gonna lie. The scenery is very pretty.
Your father, he put me here. Now I see the likeness, intelligence, the recklessness.
What do you know about my father?
Is that fucking Destiny's Child?
My life than boardrooms and business deals.
Oh my god, it's Destiny's Child.
Organization called Trinity. It's looking to start a global genocide.
Your dad shouldn't you had a bigger holiday.
He had a knack for the unexpected.
You must stop them, Lara. Promise me.
Oh, yeah, nah, this is gonna be brutal. Whether it's gonna be a good movie or a bad movie, you gotta admit, that's brutal as shit.
Ladies first.
Oh, Destiny's Child, why?
Open the tube!
Yes! Get him with that axe. It's bad that the song works.
Put it down!
It's your finger that's pulling this trigger.
You messed with the wrong family.
Okay, I like that sort of shit, not gonna lie, because they had those sorts of crazy jumps in the game. And yeah, I love those. They felt so cool to do. So that was the trailer, and Destiny's Child strangely works. Like, it's weird, but it works. It just works. It just works. This does look like a very cheesy action movie, I'm not gonna lie, but it's possibly not gonna be like the bad kind of cheesy. There is potential for it to be the fun sort of cheesy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was one of the people that thought Alicia Vikander was, like, she didn't look like Lara Croft in my opinion. Like, she didn't feel like her. But I remember a while ago, sometime last year, I covered the first trailer that came out. And not only did I cover the stuff that was within the first trailer, I also covered a behind the scenes featurette as well. And you got to see the process of, like, her becoming Lara in the sense of, like, training and whatnot. And, you know, she's up to it. I genuinely think that Alicia Vikander is up to playing Lara. But as for this trailer in particular, I really just don't know how I feel about it. I don't feel bad about it. Like, I'm not dreading it. But at the same time, I am dreading the possibility of this flopping because it is a video game movie. Look what happened to Assassin's Creed. Even with Michael Fassbender. But nevertheless, I do think it looks like a fun time. But it does seem very accurate to its source material. It's focusing on some key plot elements from the 2013 Tomb Raider reboot and Rise of the Tomb Raider, and they're just sort of like mishmashing them. So you have Lara arriving on this island and God knows where. And there's also Trinity there, and Trinity don't turn up until Rise of the Tomb Raider, and you get to learn a bit more about them. They're basically a cultist group that wants world domination, basically. As you do. So this film seems to be mixing those two things together to make a plot, and it may not necessarily be bad. I feel like the plot is going to be relatively easy to follow. Like, I don't feel like I'm going to have to sit my butt down and have to replay both Tomb Raider and Rise of the Tomb Raider to understand what the heck's going on. And I do like the look of the action scenes. I mean, the bits of the waterfall look absolutely crazy, and there's a lot of swinging her climbing axe around, which did happen in the game quite a lot. I remember having to just bolt around and just axe people in the throat just to survive, because I played on a very hard difficulty because I've finished the game so many times that, you know, playing normal wasn't enough, playing hard wasn't enough, so I had to go nightmare mode just to get that challenge for some replayability, if you get what I mean. Overall, I think that this movie does look promising, but there is a potential for it to fall in that category of could have been great, but ultimately wasn't. But I like to go into things cautiously optimistic, so it may not be too bad. We'll just have to wait and see, honestly. Anyway, that was my reaction and overall thoughts on the new trailer for Tomb Raider. I really, really genuinely hope it's good. What do you guys think of the trailer? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Do you think it's going to be good? Do you think it's going to be shit? Are you skeptical, cautiously optimistic? Are you a survivor? I'm a survivor! Weirdest music choice for a trailer like that, but it just works. If you guys like this, be sure to hit the like button and I'll subscribe if you are new and you happen to like this sort of thing, as well as maybe checking out some of the other things that I do. I like games. Maybe too much, some would argue, but meh, fuck 'em. Consider supporting my Patreon, as it fuels the growth of my content's quality and the variety and production of said content that you guys get to see all on here. Like, everything you see. And as always, it is IceWire signing off, and I'll see you introverts later next time on the channel. Have a lovely day / night wherever you are in the world. Bye!